Welcome to the Brown Boy Wonder podcast, guys. We are in the middle of the NFL season, the 2024 NFL season. And a guest of mine thought of like, hey, I think it's a good idea to tier list all the NFL mascots. So we are here to tier list all of these beautiful, beautiful animals and humans, I guess. Let me introduce my guest here. He is the wild. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Excuse me.
He'll get there. Wait.
He is. As I put up my Yahoo Fantasy app, he is the Wildwood Wildcats. Is Daniel? Daniel, how are you doing today?
Pretty good. You
know what? That's a good point. Since you're bringing up fantasy, as you introduce everybody, you should mention their fantasy records so far. Yes. We're 2 games in of the season.
That's true.
He only wants that because he's 2-0.
I wonder why I would be the one saying that, but let's hear it. Let's hear everyone's doing.
How impressive.
Well, let me start over my introduction then.
No.
My first guest, he is the Wildwood Wildcats with a record of 1-1. It's Daniel. Daniel, how you doing today?
Doing okay. Still doing all right.
1-1 ain't nothing.
I believe you, man. My next guest, he is new season, same-ish, with a record of 1-1. It's Steven. Steven, how you doing today?
Doing all right. Crushed it this week.
He did crush it this week. That was very impressive.
Yeah, with a 236 points. So, congrats on you, man.
People are going to think that's extremely impressive, and it's still impressive, but you do also add like 4 extra people to our roster, so.
Well, you know, he's 230 points is still a lot of points to me, but my last guess, he is when Larry Boy comes around.
That's right.
With a record of 2-0.
Undefeated.
It's Skyler. Skyler, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty damn good.
Fantastic. And then, of course, I am the Bloodline with the record of 1-1. So we are in the middle of the season, but we are here.
I love that you read out all our team names, which are, for the most part, nonsensical.
Yes. For those who are listening, if you don't understand what I just said, it's okay. It's okay.
If you don't believe in the power of Larry Boy, soon you will.
For those of you who don't know what we just talked about, I apologize that the first 5 minutes of this podcast are incomprehensible nonsense.
Abrar's fans know what to expect.
They should at this point.
They should.
This podcast is a mixture of anything, so they need to know what to expect. But let's get into the business here, guys. We are going to tier list all these mascots. Of course, S is superior, A, B, C, and then F. And then, Skyler, you want to add another scoring.
Yeah, so below F, which is normally the lowest score, is reserved for the teams that straight up do not have mascots, because even a shitty mascot, they still have one. So underneath that should be they didn't even try.
Absolutely. Well, let's get into it. We're going to start off with the AFC conference, and the first up is yes, sir.
It's my favorite, personally.
Yeah. Well, me too, because my favorite team is there too. But let's get into it. Baltimore Ravens, Poe. Of course, you know Edgar Allan Poe, but
good reference.
Yes.
I don't like Poe.
No.
You don't like Poe?
No, look at him. Look at his eyes. Low quality eyes.
All right. So, all right. We're gonna get this out of the way right off the bat. I think what makes a good mascot. So there's 3 pieces to the puzzle with a mascot, right? There's the actual design of the suit, which is important. There's the name, which is important, and there's how the mascot ties into the team. And some of these teams legitimately don't even try to connect it at all.
Not even a little
bit. But when it comes to Poe, I think he hits 2 of those marks. He is a Raven, and he represents the Baltimore Ravens. So there you go. His name is a cheeky little, Edgar Allan Poe, Quoth the Raven, right? So there's
Yeah.
that. The suit, he's not the best looking bird.
No.
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 There's better looking birds for sure. He's very cartoony.
I wouldn't even say cartoony. It genuinely, it's like he has a mask on, and then his bottom half is just like basketball shorts and tights. Like you can see this man's legs.
Yeah,
It's just like we did half a costume and we gave up.
yeah, that's fair.
I mean, look at the shoes. Is that purple?
They're not. I mean, they are mascot shoes. They're oversized, which is something.
Mm.
And like the Poe thing, like that's cool. I assume Edgar Allan Poe's from Baltimore, or that's the only thing that would even begin to make sense as to why call him that, other than just like Ravens, right?
I'm not even sure. I think it's just the Ravens connection.
If he's
Yeah,
not
it's
from
Raven.
Baltimore, then I'm taking an extra point off.
Wow.
So someone Google that. But also, it's like, oh, Edgar Allan Poe, yeah, that thing that football fans famously care about.
Edgar Poe's from Boston. Oh, but he died in Baltimore.
There we
that's
go.
something. All right, that's something.
Yeah,
We'll take it.
he wrote the Raven in Baltimore.
I'm giving this guy A minus.
Ooh.
I think he's a neat little fellow.
I don't know. I feel like A's gonna fill up with a bunch of other guys. I'm thinking like he's a B plus for me.
I was gonna say C plus, but I'll settle for a B flat.
Yeah, I was thinking B.
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 Mhm.
Friend
like
of the show, Ray. She said that it's the best one because she has Baltimore biases. But sorry, it's going to B. B for Baltimore.
Yeah, sorry, Ray, it's not a crab.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Oh.
Baltimore crab.
A Maryland crab.
Yeah. Also, I don't know why she would care about Baltimore. She's from Maine. Like we all know this.
She's from
Virginia.
I'm not gonna get into that one.
Like we all know this.
I forgot.
You know what? We never.
Ray, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry.
There's
She's
no
not.
way of knowing where Ray's from because she never talks about it.
She never talks about it. She's never once brought it up.
Mm-mm.
Ray sketches. I'm sorry. All right, Baltimore Ravens. Poe, we're giving him a B. The next guy is the Buffalo Bills. Billy Buffalo.
Now, okay. Is he a buffalo though? Because look at his face. He looks like a tiger, like Tony the Tiger or something.
A little bit.
He got horns though. They're up there. They're cut off in this
I
picture.
can definitely see how he's supposed to be a buffalo. It's just I don't think the face connects that.
He looks more like a bison than a buffalo.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
we're splitting hairs at that
Splitting
point.
hairs.
They're different.
He reminds me of that cream cheese animal.
What?
The fuck?
You know that little animal on the cream cheese or the butter?
Oh, are you talking about that cheeky cow on the cheese?
Yeah.
That's a cow.
Oh.
I mean, a
Oh.
buffalo is mostly a cow. Let's be honest.
Kind of.
I think Billy's kind of a cutie.
Mhm.
He's got a better. Like
He has
if
no
you're comparing
pants.
him- If you're comparing, oh, that's true. Neither does Donald Duck, right? So
He doesn't wear pants, but he's also not just a guy's leg sticking out the bottom of some basketball shorts.
yeah, it's a full,
I
it's
see.
a full thing.
So that's something. I also think he's like accidentally kind of Animal Crossing coded, which I'm down for.
Okay, a little bit.
Seems
An
cute.
initial problem that I had with Billy is that he does wear other shirts, but in this picture we're looking at here, it's blue on blue. It's just blue all the way down, which,
Yeah.
granted, is the
Yeah.
Bills' color, but it's just there's nothing breaks it up for him here.
He looks better in the white jersey.
He's got a red one as well.
If he was wearing the Billy Butcher outfit, and then
Yeah.
I'll give him an A plus.
Oh, just a black trench coat. I
Yeah,
would
I
trust
like
this
that.
guy if he was.
I
wearing
would
a black
leave the
trench coat.
stadium.
Yeah.
Well, since we're talking about him, let me just try to do my impression one more time of William Butcher
From the boys.
from The Boys. If anybody not seen on Amazon Prime, here we go.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Oi, Huey,
No,
my lovey son, my wife.
that's a different. That's a not even.
Damn it! I thought I could do it, but never mind.
I think you gave up
My wife.
immediately and then just like started
good,
doing
though.
something else.
Pretty good.
It was funny. It was a bad impression, but it was good comedy.
Thank you.
Yay!
Billy Buffalo.
Does this change anything?
He's no worse than Poe, so I wouldn't put him lower than. Oh, he's dressed as Where's Waldo in this picture.
Oh.
Does that change anything for you?
I don't know, because they all do the same level of goofy things except for one guy. We'll get to him later.
I'm oh boy, I'm leaning towards B with Billy as well.
Yeah, I'm thinking B is solid.
So he's the same as Poe?
I would have to say he's better than Poe. The helmet alone is of higher quality.
He looks more professional than Poe. So if Poe was a B, I would give Billy a B plus, but I don't think that's quite A for me.
B plus, A minus.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
B plus. All right. Buffalo Bills. Billy Buffalo is a B plus. The next guy here is is Cincinnati Bengals Houday Tiger.
His name is Houday.
Houday.
Bad.
Houday.
Bad name.
Houday. That's their. That's the chant the Cincinnati crowd says. So that's why.
Yeah.
That's why his name is what it is.
That's great. What it's not is a name.
Yeah.
There's some more clever names going down the list.
It's not great. Don't like the way the arms look in this picture. Don't know if that's always the case. Like, they're jacked, yes, but they're also a completely different texture than the fur on his head, which is a lack of attention to detail that I won't overlook.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't even notice that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just looking at his arms.
He's rocking it. In a lot of the pictures,
they're better off getting a real tiger.
Going sleeveless. A real tiger.
I mean, this is pretty much.
Yeah. Does this list have any of the actual real animals? I don't think it does.
Not.
Well,
no.
Because in college football, a lot of the mascots are just the real animal.
They bring out the Razorback and then it dies and they eat it.
Yeah, the Saints dog is real. Like there's a mascot, but there's a real dog.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, so
I think the Seahawks have a hawk too.
The Dolphins used to have a dolphin, not the one from Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
That's a different dolphin. And then the Broncos, the Broncos still have a horse, but that's not on this list. It doesn't look like so.
There's a guy who come out riding it and be like, "Go, way go Broncos!" Whoa.
Yep. These are just the guys in the suits.
He just throws a lasso and he goes, "Yeehaw!" I also don't like the white around the eyes. Just while we're off on a different topic.
Yeah, he's like a cocaine version of Tony the Tiger.
He's like, yeah, he's just.
He looks like a Tony the Tiger.
Like
this is your grandpa's tiger.
So so it's crazy. I don't want to just set the precedent that I'm just throwing everything in B, right? But we're starting off like the Ravens have a raven. The team from Buffalo, their thing's a buffalo. And now the Bengals, they actually have a tiger. So later on, there's certain teams, there's no connection at all. So the fact that we're starting with ones that are very on the nose, like I'm giving them points for things we haven't even really reached.
But this is also just like an ugly costume. Like, it does not look good. I would give this a C.
It's not the best, yeah.
I'll give it a C plus.
Yeah. I think we
can put Houday in C. He's not my favorite.
Yeah, C is good.
I'm also scrolling through pictures of him on Google now, and he used to look better. So he's active. If this is the most like modern version, then they've made it worse. Which must
is the most modern. All right, Cincinnati Bengals Houday Tiger is a C. The next one here, we have two mascots for this one team. Yeah. It's the Cleveland Browns, Chomps Swagger Jr. and Brownie the Elf.
Brownie is a retired mascot that they brought back.
He goes back a while. They just this season did the retro field paint, and they had Brownie on the 50-goal line.
Yeah,
right?
And it looks silly.
Of course. I'll just start it out by saying Chomp Swagger Jr. Cool, he's fine. Not really sure 100% how it applies to the team, but whatever. You called yourself the Browns, and I don't know what you do with that. Brownie the Elf, don't like him. Don't like his smug
their fans are referred to as the Dog Pound.
The Dog Pound.
Okay, so the mascot was sort of second hand.
Yeah,
because
it's more of a,
originally it was Brownie because it was like named after somebody, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
And then
it's named
like
after the
and then
first
that
owner.
became Brownie the elf because they were like, oh, brownies are like a fairy thing, right? But we can't be fairies because football, so he has to be an elf.
Yeah,
He's basically just a Keebler elf.
Yeah,
yeah, that's cool.
that's copyright.
Cookies
I
are cool.
would replace Chomps with Braun Breaker because he barks.
All right.
I don't think
you-
he would quit his day job to do that.
They should
That's
replace
true.
him with whichever of the Tongos goes. "Ah, ah, 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 ah."
Oh, that's Tama Tonga.
Tonga.
Yeah.
Titus O'Neil also barked, though, if we're talking about wrestlers who.
He
Oh,
did.
that's true.
And the Junkyard Dog.
Oh yeah.
He was the
that makes
first to do
sense.
it, so
Yeah, he was. If Junkyard Dog was the mascot, I would take Junkyard Dog as mascot of any team. To be honest, he was great.
What a cool
So-
guy.
I'll give Chomps a C, and then Brownie the elf. I'll just give him a D.
Oh, we're doing
I'm-
them separate. Okay.
We're doing them separate. I may be more generous. I'm leaning like bump each one up a letter grade because Brownie, he's not really that great, but there's history there. There's reason.
Sure.
Like Steven said, he's named
Mhm.
after the owner, and I don't know the elf connection, to be completely honest. So
It's
I
just 'cause
wouldn't
brownies
argue
are-
a D on that one.
Very-
But Chomps, I think the suit looks really good, and like Steven
Chomps
said,
is a good suit.
the dog pound connection, right? So I would give Chomps a B as well.
I would, yeah. I would say I would give Chomps a B because I think he's the best suit so far.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't give him an A because he's a dog, and that doesn't. That's we had to jump through a couple hoops to get there.
That's true.
Brownie, I would still put D because there's something about the way his head just kind of sits on his shoulders with no neck.
Yeah.
You got no
It's
neck.
very like bobbleheady, and also it's like, what do we? I don't know. There's a lot of just like, what are we doing here? Is this copyright? Does like Keebler or whatever have to get in touch? I don't know what's going on.
He looks like he'd start a fight at Waffle House.
100%, 100%. My
But yeah,
guy.
I think B and D are appropriate.
B&D okay? I do want some cookie covered chocolates from Kleebler. So
Cookie covered chocolates.
there we go. Hopefully
Not-
they can sponsor us.
No.
Not chocolate covered cookies.
If you,
Oh, sorry.
Look, hey Keebler, if
Not-
you figure out the technology to cover a chocolate and cookie, you bring that shit to me immediately.
That's a real double chunk chocolate cookie situation right there.
Oh, bring the boom. Cleveland Browns, Chomp Swagger Jr. gets a B, and then Brownie the Elf gets a D.
Yeah.
The
Right.
next one here is probably maybe higher than all these rest. It's the Denver Broncos Miles.
Higher, you
Like-
think?
You
Now,
said- you looked at that face and you said higher.
Yeah,
Now-
I'm thinking an A.
in A. Well, so there's definitely points given because he's literally just the logo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like they just copied
Sure,
it
yeah.
as best they could to the thing. I just don't know if it translates that great for me.
I would say it does not.
it's
It
kind of like
translates. It translates to a horse who looks like he has to warn the neighborhood when he moves in.
he kind
Oh.
of looks like Orange Mewtwo.
Oh yeah.
You're not wrong, dude.
No, you're right. Oh,
Yeah,
that makes me want to say S now.
Why are you like this?
higher.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, his name is Miles because of the Mile High Stadium and
makes sense.
Denver.
Mile High
is
Stadium.
a
I'm
mile
glad
high
that you're
above
here
sea
to
level.
connect those dots.
Yes,
But-
I'm a big
I love you,
football
Steven.
nerd, so
No, I like that. See, because originally I was like Miles, I don't get the name, but then you say it and it's like, oh, it makes perfect sense.
That's
Then.
because he's
yeah,
a horse.
That's a Mile
and-
High
and-
city, so
and
Miles.
it's horsepower. You know what I mean?
Oh,
There you go.
the Broncos.
We got you.
Let's go, Denver.
I would settle for giving this a B, but it would have to be it would have to be legally below Poe.
wow.
Yeah, I'm not.
I cannot abide that face.
I'm not.
I want to give it a C,
A,
but I'll
Abrar.
do B.
I mean, since Steven said that Mewtwo comment, I gotta. Oh, not Mewtwo, but the Pokemon, of course. I'm giving it an S.
Let me.
Wow.
Excuse me. Hang on.
Whoa,
Let me look
I
at
think he
other
vetoed
pictures of him. See if there's.
I'm
any-
doing that. They're not much better. Like this is a bad angle that Abrar's provided for us, but they're all like
Oh, there's a different head sculpt too.
I don't know if
Yeah,
that one's
there's
real or
like
not.
a-
It's very My Little Pony.
Yeah, there's
So-
like a plaster one too.
That other head sculpt definitely brings it down, not up. Oh no! The one that we're looking at here is the best head sculpt, actually.
Thank you.
By the way, the real horse that they used as their mascot or used as their mascot was his name's Thunder.
Mm.
And there's been many
Yeah,
Thunders. It's
Yeah,
a
I mean, that
Shamu
would make
situation there.
Mm-hmm.
or ShamWow.
Does Miles have a
Saucy.
son?
Because
Because
There are certain mascots that have kids or like they're married.
yeah, there's him with a smaller Bronco guy.
Well,
I'm not surprised if Zach Wilson is in that mascot right now.
as long as it's a Shamu situation,
Ooh, wow.
Tag him in.
You turned on Zach Wilson. He was your boy last
Yeah,
year.
that was your guy.
oh,
He
has he been
was,
letting you
but-
down?
No,
You
he
were-
been.
You would cheer from him through tears every game last year.
He
and
could not.
they were not happy tears.
Hey, look! I was a very big supporter of Zach Wilson, where everyone else was not. But then he kept failing me.
He was dog do.
Yeah,
If I was like, yeah, I'm a Broncos fan, and then I went to the stadium and saw this guy, I'd be like, am I the baddie? Am I the bad guy?
Mm.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm thinking B for Miles, but yeah, like Daniel said, it would be underneath Poe. I think I like Poe better than Miles.
Mm.
So a B.
Yeah, say B, but then put an asterisk and say, but below Poe.
Man, I'm gonna be people are gonna get annoyed listening to me because I'm gonna be saying B for a lot of these. But there's there's 32 teams, so track the ones
A
that
lot of
don't
teams.
have mascots. There's gonna be about 28 or so. So we'll get some bad ones in here.
We'll get some stinkers. Yeah, I think low B would be appropriate.
B minus.
Yeah,
There we go.
a low B.
All right. Denver Broncos Miles gets a B minus. The next one here, Steven, I'll just give it to you, man. It's the Houston Texans Toro.
I love Toro. He's such a little shit starter, and I love him. I believe he runs our Twitter too,
Oh,
or X, whatever. But yeah, he's a little scoundrel. He gets in shenanigans, and I love him. He's one of those mascots that will fuck with the crowd.
Mm.
He's not just gonna sit there and be like, "Yay, team!" Like, no, he'll cause some havoc.
There's a similar gripe that I have design wise. Well, I like Toro, but like it's what I was saying earlier about Billy is they made his fur the same color as the jersey that he primarily wears.
jersey.
Now there's others.
That's
So
fair.
he'll wear like the white one, and that looks better, I think. But I think the top half of him is so blue on blue, doesn't
Yeah.
quite break it up that much. But I like him. He looks very similar to, and I don't mean this as an insult, but like a college mascot.
Yeah.
no, I can see that.
Yeah,
You're not wrong. For me, this is I think the most effective one so far. It's another one where it's basically just the logo. But like I'm in on him. Like I'm down to give Toro an A full on. I think that he looks like. Here's another important thing we haven't brought up yet: is a mascot has to be something you can perform in. So
Yeah.
this suit
Yes.
gets the job done, but still looks like he could like do push-ups or run laps or mess with the crowd or whatever. Like
Yeah.
Yep.
this is a very effective costume, and you're right about the jersey being the same color. Like that's not great.
Yeah.
it's
yeah.
probably
I
holding him
prefer
back from
him
ass.
with the-
And I also think
White
if you're going to be a
jersey.
Texas Longhorn, you should drag those horns out a bit more, make those a little bit more prominent. But
He's got to get through doors.
yeah, he's got to be able to get through
Yeah.
doors. I'm
He's
looking at
just
some
a
other
bull.
pictures of him here, and I'm in on Toro. I
like
would buy
Toro.
stock in Toro.
You know what, Steven? For you, baby, I'll give him an A.
Same here.
A as well, unbiased.
Houston Texans Toro. It gets an A. The next one here, Skyler, you might be familiar because of the name here, but it's the
That's racist.
it's the Indianapolis Colts Blue.
So he leans full cartoony, big mascot, big belly. Like he reminds me of like the Philly Fanatic, you know.
Yeah.
He he doesn't really translate into being a horse very well.
No.
But like
This is a nightmare creature.
You could tell what he's supposed to be, and he's very fuzzy, and I don't know. I'm in kind of two minds about him.
Yeah. I think I agree. Does not translate as horse. Number 2, shoes, bad, ugly shoes. Number 3, eyes, don't like them.
I'm not a huge fan of the lower belly kind of mascots. The only one that I like is the Philly Fanatic.
You don't like when they do the belly dance?
Well.
When they bump people with their big bellies?
He's the only one that does it well.
Yeah.
He's funny and cool, but Blue is weird.
Yeah,
He definitely goes full Ren and Stimpy. He's like hitting dudes with pies and
he's not the only bottom heavy one we have too.
No.
I mean, I appreciate his crop top.
I don't think he's supposed to be a crop top. I think he's just fat.
It just doesn't fit.
I'll just give him a C.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Before we put him in C, let me ask you something here.
Yeah.
What's going on in his nose?
Oh, you're right. D.
It's the 2 different colors.
Well, no. So, like, if you look at other pictures, sometimes they change colors, and like, there's this one picture in particular where, like, those 2 colors are protruding. They're coming out. That's not just like his nostrils. It's coming out. Like it's supposed
those
to
little
be
party
like
favor things,
like a ring or something like that. But it's, I don't know, man.
Can the performer inside like blow into a thing and they get like unfurl like the party favors? They go like, brrr.
Oh goodness. Possibly. I would hope not.
Didn't even know that.
I'm looking at some pictures and it looks like that's what it is.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I kind of hate that.
Yeah, D.
Crazy.
I'm down. I'm out on Blue.
Shouldn't
You're
the
not my
Indianapolis
boy, Blue.
Shouldn't the Indianapolis Colts be like a horseshoe?
How are you going to make a horseshoe? And you know what? I don't even want to hear your answer.
Well, it's a Colt.
Yeah, it's a Colt, right?
Yeah,
so a horseshoe.
A horse is a Colt, or a Colt is a horse, rather. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, the Indianapolis Colts, Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning, Blue gets a C.
Is that what we decided?
That's what
I was on D, but I'm fine.
C for Colts.
C for Colts. All right, when in doubt.
Right.
Now, before we get to the next one, Steven was biased on the team that he supports. This is a team that I support, and I should be biased. I hate this guy. I hate this guy.
I don't know what Shah Khan or Tony Khan is thinking here, but it's the Jacksonville Jaguars, Jackson Ville, who is now retired.
Yeah, you said he's retired, so he doesn't exist. He can't hurt us anymore.
Well, no. Now he doesn't exist. I assume he was arrested because this dude, pardon my language, but like this is a sex offender. Jackson DeVille, clever name. I like that. They, leaned cartoony for the head, and when he's running around in the jersey, that's fine. That's cool. All the other time where he gets naked and he's got his little butt out and his little peepus out, that's harassment, and I want him locked away.
Awesome. Watch film. There's so much film of him doing awesome things. He's amazing.
Who's that guy from Jackass? The guy who dances in the phone booth?
Oh yeah. What's his name? Who's the guy that gets naked and dances, Steven, in Jackass?
Snakes bite him.
Oh, I don't know.
Shakes his butt at people. I can't remember his name.
I don't remember either.
Yeah.
He's one of the few that's not dead.
No.
That's true.
How do we grade this guy?
I already know my answer. I'm the minority here, but I know my answer.
Oh, Steven's thinking higher.
S?
Oh, definitely.
I'm not going high, but I also don't know if it's quite an F because like
Chris Pontius.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it.
F.
There's other guys I want to put in F. I think he's like a low D for me because at least he has like a character and he's like a notorious like scoundrel, and he's. I feel like there should be a gimmick where he gets arrested and taken away every game.
Yeah.
I think he gets arrested at like away games.
Good.
I want to say that's an actual thing.
Don't let him out of the state of Florida.
No, he's retired.
If he is retired, then I hope that Jacksonville can put together a cooler Jaguar mascot.
Just a real Jack.
Yeah, because I don't know why they looked at like this big, cool spotted cat and was like sex offender.
Isn't he like the Cheetos brother or something?
He looks like that. He looks like the Chester the cheetah, but in like a body morph suit. It's the body morph suit is really what kills it for me.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're like leaning into like him in like a banana hammock. I don't like it.
I mean, look at the shoes. It's like at least size 13.
I'm gonna say D.
D is good to me. What about you guys?
Because at the very least, when, like I said a second ago, when he's got the jersey and the pants on, it's like, okay,
That's fine.
don't go near my children, but we can let it slide.
I want to know what the transformation between the two costumes looks like.
Yeah,
I'm sure Steven has the video.
Oh yeah, he takes it off.
There we go.
F.
I'll give it D.
Okay,
I'll give it D.
fine.
Skyler D. Daniel, you said F.
Yeah, but D's fine.
Also, I like the name quite a bit, so the name kind of rises it from F to D for me.
Yeah, it's a play on the Duval.
Yeah, it totally is.
There it is. All right, Jacksonville Jaguars. Jackson.
I didn't even get to rate it.
Oh, what do you want to rate it?
Say your piece.
No, get him
He's
out of
going in D, but
Go
say
ahead,
what
go
you
ahead.
think.
Yeah, he's going in D, but definitely A.
You
Based
just look
on-
at this. You look at this freaky little sex pest, and you're like, "Hey, I can relate."
Well, you're going on look, and looks aren't everything.
That's true.
This
Wow.
guy
That's
has
deep.
Primarily,
so much. He's the reason why almost every team has a mascot now.
I hear you. The looks aren't everything, but I'm looking at his ass in a bikini. So
He got a nice ass.
to be fair, the primarily how we're ranking them are based on design and,
Yeah, based on
and not their war crimes. So if we were ranking Jackson DeVille on war crimes, he'd be an S tier.
yeah, he'd be a really great war criminal for sure.
But no, D is
all right.
understandable.
All right, this guy gets a D here. The next one is they're probably the best team in the NFL right now, and a lot of people don't like that. But it's the Kansas City Chiefs, KC Wolf.
Are
It's
they
easy
still
to be the best.
team?
It's easy to be the best team when the refs are playing for you.
Yeah, are you still the best team when like most of your best players are injured?
They were last year, and they still did it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So I do not like the Chiefs. I'm going to get that out of the
Sure.
way. But that bias has nothing to do with why I'm putting KC Wolf in F. All right.
Alright.
Because that is not a wolf. This is the Kansas City Rat.
It's basically a rat.
I don't like that his eyes don't line up.
I hate the eyes. He's another bottom-heavy idiot.
Is he flipping me off in this picture?
Yeah, but
Little
you
bit.
deserve it, so it's okay.
And the only crazy thing he does, if they don't score or miss a field goal, he'll just hit his head on the goalpost. And everyone's
I've
like,
seen that.
shucks. Like, no, that's stupid. Fuck him. F.
He kind
Is
of
that
looks
like a thing, or is it just the current guy does that? You know what I mean?
Probably just the current guy, but a lot of these mascots don't go back that far.
That's fair.
I'll say this guy looks like the Cookie Crisp guy on cereal, in the cereals.
No, the Cookie Crisp guy was cool.
I cannot get over
That guy's swag.
in just about every picture where you're like, let's see if he looks more like a wolf in this one. Nope, that's a rat. That's a
Wait,
rat.
hold on,
That's
wait.
a rat.
Hold on,
He's
I
a
found
rat.
one.
This is the Kansas City Rat.
He's
Oh.
gone. Lock him up. Lock him up. Stolen Valor. Lock him up.
All rats are bastards.
All right, so it
I'm
sounds
good with this
like
being an F. I feel like I still think the Jaguar should be an F. But this news. Yeah, this.
Okay,
I don't think this is as bad. I genuinely don't think this is as bad as the Jaguar.
I'll play devil's advocate to my own argument, right? So the team is the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mascot could be worse.
True.
At some point, it may have been.
So that being said, if we want to put the rat in D because of that, I wouldn't argue.
If you say it that way, then yeah, D it is then.
So,
all right. Well, Kansas City Chiefs KC Wolf is a D. This next one here, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to need to talk about this one much.
It's the new inquired mascot here. It's the Las Vegas Raiders Raider Rusher.
Now, when you say this is a newly acquired, do you mean that the team recently moved, or that recently somebody had a nightmare and decided this should be their mascot?
Both.
Probably both.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is my sleep paralysis demon.
This is the worst one.
And he screams at me.
If this isn't an F, then I don't know what is.
I'm almost endeared by how they were like, everyone has like a similar shaped mascot. Let's just make a big head with some legs and have him run around. I'd imagine he does things where he like runs full force head into like a goalpost and falls over.
No, you would definitely shatter that face.
I mean the stadium is pretty much like a the casino jackpot chip. Shouldn't the mascot be a chip?
Well,
the arena is a.
So did
chip.
Raider Rusher debut after they went to Vegas, or was he in Oakland too?
No, he was never in Oakland.
Okay, well, so then they became the Vegas team and decided not to capitalize in the gambling city at all.
Yeah,
that is odd. That is odd.
But we got the Raider Rusher.
So I mean,
I looked up a picture of this stadium. This stadium's dope.
Oh yeah, it's super cool.
So the Raider,
the Death Star.
It's so cool.
The Raider is like, it's odd because we have a team called the Vikings, and then we also have a team that is Pirates.
Yeah,
and the Raider is like somewhere in between. So I see where they were thinking like, well, we can't quite do a Viking, and we can't quite do a pirate. And our logo is a guy like he's wearing like the old Leatherhead like football helmet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, I can kind of see the thought process of how they landed on this, but again, the fact that they did this after going to Vegas, if that's how the timeline worked out, that is so strange. He should be like a big poker chip or like a big. Imagine if they're committing to like a big thing on some legs, like a slot machine running around.
Yeah, a slot machine. It shoots out T-shirts.
You can shoot out T-shirts. I was just about to say that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Are they not allowed to like advertise gambling in that way in like a televised sports arena or something like that?
That makes
gotta be the case.
They don't want to make it like a children's thing. It's I'm looking at now the logo for the Raiders. They should change that too. I know it's classic, but it's
very vintage.
That's been around for 100 years.
Yeah, they won't. I know they won't.
We gotta keep
but it's a bad logo.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You don't like the logo?
A lot of tier lists, it's top 5.
Those tier lists should rethink some things.
It's in my top 10 for sure.
Ugh.
So I guess we all agree on the Raider Rusher is an F.
Yeah.
I could be persuaded to a D.
My lord, if this is not a D,
But
if this is not an F, then what is?
Just because of diversity. It's different.
Yeah.
He looks like a Skylanders minion.
He looks like Mike Wazowski's dad.
Yeah. You're all making very good points.
They should bring...
We can put him in F.
I can't say that on TV.
Okay.
Yeah, let's...
Sorry,
Raider.
I would say get this guy out of here and put Eric and Ivar from the Viking Raiders.
Yeah, they're terrible too. F.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah. If you're just put him in F. Let's move on.
All right. Las Vegas Raiders.
Good persuasion.
Raider Rusher is an F. Sorry, guy. The next one here. Los Angeles Chargers has no mascot.
Well, yes, that is true. So, like we said before, teams that have no mascot go below F because why don't you have a mascot? But that being said, here's where I take center stage. I'm going to take over the podcast for a second.
Yes, go
As a
ahead.
former
boy,
abused Chargers fan.
Do we have a story here? So the Los Angeles Chargers, formerly the San Diego Chargers, have never had an official mascot. That is true. But in the mid-90s, there was a fan whose name I don't remember, and I'm not going to look it up. Sorry, guy.
O.J. Simpson.
Excuse you. There was a fan who, diehard Chargers fan, and he decided to become a local hero, a local vigilante, to take it upon himself to become the Chargers' unofficial mascot.
The Charger man.
And I'm going to post the pictures here for you to see, and I encourage everyone listening to look up, if you don't know him already, the story of Boltman.
Boltman.
Whoa.
Huh.
Look at this guy.
Now, right off the bat, let's talk about this. Immediately upon seeing Boltman, I am reminded of McDonald's mascot Mac Tonight.
That's a better reference than mine.
The big moon face guy who was later co-opted into like a white power imagery.
We gotta stop letting white power people take things.
Yeah. So this guy created.
I've never seen this guy.
He went to Hollywood costume designers and paid his own money to create this official mascot costume called Boltman.
I don't like that the pictures you sent, several have different mouths, implying that this mistake was made more than once.
Exactly. So, I think if Boltman was like an actual mascot, he would be.
Oof.
I'm biased, of course, because San Diego was my team growing up. So I would be persuaded to put him kind of high. But there's a twist to this story. So as mentioned, he paid his own money, lots of it. According to him, $100,000 in the 90s to create this costume.
Okay.
And the Chargers were like, hell yeah, dude. They brought him on the field. They had him at multiple things. And then he was like, all right, this is awesome. You guys reimburse me.
Oh, no.
You can't ask that.
He did. He was like, go ahead, reimburse me. It cost me $100,000. Boom, there we go. And they were like, what? No.
Oh.
not going to do that. Boltman turned heel on the Chargers. He tried to sue them, and then he became like their biggest enemy, their adversary, a Chargers hater. It was insane.
Wow.
It's quite a story if you look up. I'm sure I didn't get all the facts, but
we need a ESPN 30 on 30 documentary on this guy.
So I would like to officially place Boltman in. So if we have to rate it to like Chargers don't have an official thing, they go at the bottom. That's fine because they don't.
Correct.
But Boltman has to go on there, and I want to give him.
I'll say it for you.
Say it for me.
I'll give him an S tier.
Oh.
I mean, look at this guy. He looks like the guy from South Park.
There's something so very 90s about that face sculpt.
Yeah. Or Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, the sunglasses, the way the lightning bolts shape the head. He fills out the jersey. Look at his jacked fucking arms.
Oh my goodness, is that his arm?
No, I don't think so.
No, absolutely not.
That's sculpted.
No one who spent $100,000 on a mascot costume has guns like that.
Man,
I'm giving him an S.
If he was the official guy, I would put him in A or S, but I don't even know. I feel like I have to abstain and see what you guys have to say.
I'm saying S. Steven, Daniel.
I would say A.
This is
just
a nightmare.
Just for the story, and I like how creepy he is. He's a good creepy.
The story is good, but it's also the thing that disqualifies him because the Chargers looked at it and said no.
Okay. It sounds like we're in the middle, so we'll give him.
We're gonna have to rate him. He's not a real mascot.
Put him in A.
I'll put him in A.
He literally doesn't even go here.
Put him in A.
Oh man, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
I legitimately want them to like take this and just say screw it. We made our own.
Yeah, what's he gonna do?
Right.
Yeah, sue him again.
All right, so Los Angeles Chargers don't have a team, so they go with the very bottom. But Boltman,
Yeah, they don't have a.
Specifically the
yeah,
San
I
Diego
get that.
Chargers. The San Diego Chargers is where the Boltman saga happened.
love it. All right, let's get into the next one here. It's the Miami Dolphins TD.
Oh.
Yeah,
TD.
the Dolphin.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does it stand for the Dolphin or touchdown?
Probably touchdown, but
Probably touchdown.
Either way, it's not great.
I don't like the helmet. It's too small.
He's the
Don't like
only
the
one
helmet.
that they tried to slam a helmet on.
Yeah.
Not including Raider Rusher.
Don't like the helmet. Don't like the face. Don't like the fins.
it's a play on the old logo because the old logo
Yeah,
has
the
helmet,
logo.
Mm.
The logo has the helmet for sure.
but
I'll give this a D.
it does not work. And
No, the sleeves are very low quality and don't come off as flippers. They come off
Yeah,
as like
they're-
socks.
like a
From this
Snuggie.
angle, you can't even tell, but he also has a really bad looking fin on his back.
Mm.
Oh no!
Mm.
He doesn't really look like, and I like the Dolphins, but he doesn't look like an expensive NFL mascot. He
No.
looks like a low tier, cheaper theme park mascot.
I was gonna say sandwich
Yeah,
shop
Like
over there.
if anyone, and I know that it's kind of a taboo place to talk about now, but if anybody grew up going to SeaWorld, they had some like shitty mascots that would walk around, and they look kind of like this. So
Yeah,
I mean, dolphins are the smartest creatures in the planet. So
Yeah, and they use that intelligence to do sex offense and murder.
yeah.
Sure.
it's true. Crook blokes, don't like them. Get them out.
Just look up Tillicum. Honestly, look him up.
yeah. Justice for
Uh,
Hank Hill.
you go.
TD is like
I'd give him a D. It's right there in his name.
the D tier. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yep, D.
But once again, I will say, at
Mm.
least he's a dolphin.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
The dolphin with feet.
Oh yeah. D. Okay. Miami Dolphins TD is a D.
Now,
Yeah.
as mentioned before, they did have an actual dolphin that was like their kind of
Yeah,
mascot.
right.
I don't think they used him a lot. Like in the
How would you,
movie
like-
Ace Ventura: Pet Detective,
is he like a
the
Kiarita?
dolphin's mascot, which wasn't their real mascot, but a dolphin named Snowflake was kidnapped, and
Oh
he would
my
like kick
God.
field goals and stuff. I don't think the Dolphins ever had anything like that. Like they didn't have a tank in their stadium, right? Like
No.
but they did have
Seems unlikely.
a dolphin that they used for like photo ops.
Yeah,
Oh.
That's good.
Yep.
I like that. I mean, not captivity of animals, but
No.
but I like dolphins, I guess, if that's what you're.
I like
That'd be
dolphins
cool.
too.
All right, TD's going in D. Let's move on to New England.
Yes, New England Patriots. Pat Patriot.
Hmm.
Very straightforward. He's a guy. He's dressed like the Patriot logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's my piece. If he was dressed like the original Pat Patriot,
Mm.
A tier for sure.
Yeah, I'm agreeing.
This one is just weird to me.
Yeah, well, you can't tell from this picture, but I've looked him up. The hat makes the logo like on the side
Like the
exceed
swoop?
its size.
Yeah,
Sorry, hold on. The picture that I clicked was apparently too large for Discord. Hold on.
Holy moly!
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
Discord's
just-
got some stuff going on.
I'm just looking at Boltman right now. Look at him.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
get
telling you.
Get him out of
we
here.
have moved on.
You can kind of see it there, but you can see it like goes down.
Oh.
Yeah, it
I
swoops
see it.
down.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's something, I guess. The face is a nightmare, and I don't like it. Honestly, straight up, there's a degree to this where I'm like, you would have been better off just getting a man. Just hiring a hot guy.
Sure.
On the sideline,
hire
you do
Hawkeye.
have like what I would say an army, and they all have prop guns and cannons and stuff. But that's not mascot. That's
Yeah.
a team of their own.
He kind of looks like Jay Leno.
Sure.
Here's a good example of the back of the.
Yeah, it's not.
Is that Randy Moss?
It's not right.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I don't like that. Also, now I know how short he is, and that's a turnoff.
Yeah, he's okay. There are
Yeah, I think he's all right.
there's other human modeled mascots on this list. One of them's next, and
Yeah,
I
who
think
are better.
Pat Patriot's not the best one.
This is
Yeah. It's termed for humans. I think he might be the worst one.
I would give
I haven't scrolled
him-
down, but I so far of the two I've seen, I agree.
I'd give him a C.
Yeah.
I'd
I'd
be
say
okay putting
C.
Pat in
C.
C.
Stick him
Still
in
a
C.
passing grade. He gets the point across. He matches the aesthetic. He's there. He's just not my favorite.
Yeah.
And of course, I hate the Patriots because I'm a Jets fan. But this
Well,
guy,
Well, we're all kids that grew up in the Tom Brady dynasty. We all hate
Yeah.
the Patriots.
yeah. Well, New England Patriots, Patriots gets a C. The next one is, sorry guys, the New York Jets do not have a mascot. So,
Oh, wait, is
the
this-
bottom.
Ooh.
No,
So,
they got
okay,
one.
all right. Well, let's take this opportunity because I talked about Boltman for a while, and Steven's guy went in A. Let's take this opportunity, Abrar. If you could design a mascot for your Jets, what would it be?
It would be like a flight attendant, at least.
Or like a pilot, yeah,
A pilot,
or
yeah.
Starscream.
Starscream, there
That's
it
a
is.
good idea too.
Hell yeah!
That's a
Okay.
good idea, Daniel.
You.
Because okay, so touchy subject I'm gonna touch on here. Initially, you think like if you followed what everyone else is doing and just making like human in a suit of like the thing, the jet,
Yeah.
it's a plane. But I don't think in New York that seems very appropriate.
No, almost certainly not. Hey, you know how in Legend of Zelda the Zora are fish, but their head's the whole fish? Do
Yes.
that. Do that
Oh.
but plain.
So so the Boltman method. So like Boltman got
Yeah, but-
huge
but-
guns and his head is just a plane.
But importantly, also don't make him look like a child's nightmare.
No, you gotta.
You got to make him look like the planes from Plane.
I think
He,
a
he
good
needs to look as smoochable as Prince Sidon, or you've missed the point.
I think a good compromise is if he would be another human type guy, but if he
No.
just looked like an airline captain.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
just
like
have-
or even like a
just have-
fighter
yeah.
pilot captain.
Yeah, just put hot ass Top Gun Maverick out there, dude.
Yeah,
There you
know,
go.
like the Top Gun flight suit.
Let's
and
just
then a
do
big-
sexy volleyball.
And
There
you
you
got
go.
Let's
like
go.
big like sunglasses and
Aviators. Only.
That one's
aviators
free,
and then
Jets.
like
Go
the
ahead and take
helmet
that.
maybe.
Yeah.
Just give me Tom Cruise as a mascot. I'm good with that.
Basically, yeah.
All right. New York Jets are in the bottom of the tier list.
But we've given you ideas, New York. Take them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can
New
have
York,
them
please.
for free.
Get off
Please.
your ass, New York. Break time's over.
Absolutely. The next one is the Pittsburgh Steelers, Steely McBeam.
Yeah, this is new. And I love him.
I like him. Name bad. Logo mascot good.
I love Steely. Look at this guy.
He's carrying steel.
He's just a working man.
Yeah.
Yep, he's a Steeler.
They've also managed to do the human face mascot head without it being disgusting, which is honestly impressive.
He kind of looks like a Lego.
I learned
I-
about
yeah.
Steely from a commercial recently, like just an NFL commercial where they show like. I was watching it with you, Steven, where he was like
It was
He was showing the origin.
upbringing of
he was showing the origin of Steely and how like he was a steel worker and then he followed his
Yeah.
dreams and he became the mascot for the team.
He was bitten
But-
by a radioactive steel beam.
but I
and he fought the Jets, and he's like, Jets fuel can't melt me.
I thought it was telling it in reverse. Like I was confused. I thought it was saying like Steely got fired from being the mascot and then he had to go back to work at the mill.
Oh no.
But
That'd be so sad.
but I like Steely. I think he's cool as shit. I would put him
Yeah,
in A. At
I
I
least.
like him a lot.
Yeah, I'll put him in A. I think he's fun.
We haven't
Yeah.
done
the
any
other one?
S's yet, and I don't think he's quite an S.
You know, definitely not.
No, not there. But A for sure. I love him.
I mean, he's like Home Improvement if they had a mascot.
Uh?
There we go. So Pittsburgh Steelers, Steely McBeam gets an A.
Mhm.
Good on you, guy. The next one here
Yeah.
is the Tennessee Titans T-Rack.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Someone's gonna have to walk me through this.
Hold on. I'll Google it.
Why is he a raccoon?
I
Why?
actually don't know.
So so T, Tennessee, Rack, he's a raccoon, but they like T-Rex, but there's no dinosaur connection there.
Is it the state animal or something?
So
Maybe.
it is, which is depressing. In Tennessee, you need to get your shit together. quite
Okay, I
frankly.
guess there's the connection. So
T-Rex
I
is a
get
cartoonish version of a raccoon, which is the state wild animal of Tennessee. Just like the smaller mammals, T-Rex has a black blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's because Tennessee is a trash state.
Damn. Okay.
agree.
I will say I like raccoons.
I like Nashville.
Sure.
And so all right, the reasoning is there. Tennessee raccoon, I guess. I don't want to be that asshole that says he looks more like a tanuki to me, but yeah.
It does look like a Tanuki more
He looks
because he's not gray.
No.
No.
Brown.
Yeah, he is notably the wrong color.
Well,
and also,
Rocket Raccoon's brown.
he's also
So-
not.
He's also like a
not a
alien
Titan,
creature
that's the thing.
thingy.
Yeah, I guess they were thinking, how do we do a Titan? And their answer clearly was, we don't.
We
you
do
just
a red.
you just do a big Spartan-looking guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
That's the story.
that's pretty good.
So
And then you have it all be like Greek mythology themed. Okay, it's the easiest thing in the world.
I don't
Rebrand Titans.
I don't dislike the suit. I think T-Rack himself is kind of cute. I just think and yeah, we've worked out the reasoning of why he's a raccoon. I'm not
Okay.
crazy about the name. I think it's a little disconnect from what the team is supposed to be. Not my favorite. I don't know. I'm leaning towards C, but like I could be talked into like a low B if anyone else is feeling that.
No, I'm with
I'm
C.
thinking
No, C
low
is fine.
C.
All
It's like
right.
it's a good mascot, but it just doesn't make any
Yeah, he
sense.
just- he
like
just
it's just not.
doesn't fit.
No.
He has
Really?
small hands. I get he's a raccoon, but give him some
Yeah.
big hands.
That's cute.
Well,
That's cute.
raccoons famously have human hands, so it's okay that it's literally just gloves sticking out of the suit.
Let me see. I'm gonna look at a different picture and see if I can see his tail better. No, not really. The answer is not really.
All right. Well, Tennessee
Bubsy
Titans.
looking.
Oh,
This
here's an interesting picture. If people listening want to Google T-Rack and see, here's one where he's wearing a helmet.
They can do that. Oh,
He can do that? Not really.
And his
turns
tail
out.
is bigger in this one, so I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
well. Besides that helmet, I'll still give it a C.
Yeah, I'm fine with the C.
C's fine.
Yeah, well, right here, he looks like a pilot with the goggles and the helmet.
I don't really understand that helmet design at all. They clearly
Yeah.
tried to make it a football visor, but it just doesn't really work.
No.
It's like a mix between a hard hat and like some sort of like future visor, like Cyclops visor.
Oh. Well, Tennessee Titans T-Rack gets a C. This next one here, you thought Steely McBeam was a hard worker?
Oh,
How about the Houston Oilers, the Roughneck?
You know what?
So-
I'm actually okay with this literally just being a dude.
Look at
Yeah.
him.
But it's
He's
weird to
not-
me that they haven't seemingly used it since this black and white picture of someone's great grandfather.
He's not the only old timey mascot that was just a guy. The Cowboys had one too.
Wait, this team doesn't exist anymore.
No,
Nope.
No, they're the Titans.
Yeah, so the Oilers became the Titans, then Houston got the Texans.
So someone's great grandpa turned into a raccoon.
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper.
Makes T-Rack look dumber, huh?
In theory, if you're saying that like the lineage is this guy to T-Rack,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
clearly what you just told me.
that's interesting.
That's what happened. Yeah.
But yeah, the fact that this guy, he's got a hard hat, he's got a big fucking wrench. I like
So
that.
Yeah.
So this man he's a were-raccoon.
I love the Oilers. The only thing stopping us from going back to the Oilers is Tennessee has a stranglehold on every copyright.
Yeah.
We offered them I want to say $500 million for the rights back, and they refuse.
Do the Houston Texans not want to be the Texans because that team already existed before in history?
Just nostalgia of what if we went back to the Oilers?
Well, because weren't the Chiefs, didn't they used to be the like Dallas Texans?
Yeah, but that was short lived.
Yeah, I mean it was a million years ago.
But the Houston Oilers were a staple of Houston.
I do want to clear something up, Daniel. I did hear you pose the question of is the roughneck a were-raccoon?
He's a were-raccoon. Yeah, clearly. That's obviously true.
I would say no, because where like lycanthropy, right?
Uh-huh.
You change back and forth.
Yeah.
But he didn't. He I think he was full on cursed just forever to be a raccoon.
No, I think his full moon is when a Titans game is happening.
Oh, that's entirely possible as well.
Wow, that's crazy.
I hadn't considered that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see the roughneck leaving the Tennessee area after a Titans game, please contact the show.
Yes.
Yeah. Or if you see someone's great grandpa passed out in a dumpster near the Tennessee stadium, covered in Cheeto dust and mustard, just know that it might be T-Rack untransformed.
Oh no.
Look, he has a big wrench. He's a man. I'm giving him an A.
He's working on the oil rig.
Yeah, I'll give him an A.
Hey.
You know what? I'm actually fine with that for some reason.
Yeah, I'll give him an A.
All right.
Well, you made me be the asshole that wants to say that I feel like B's more appropriate. Because
you know what? I'm also fine with that.
He is. I like him, but he is just a dude in a jersey that showed up. And yeah, I love the big wrench and I love the hard hat. But look at how we're ranking everything else to say that this guy that just walked in the 40s or whatever gets to waltz right into A. I feel that's a little unfair to others who had to fight for it.
I mean,
you're just mad that
Boltman.
Boltman is a shill, and he tried to get the Chargers to give him money. He's a criminal.
Yeah.
I do not love the man. I love the idea. Okay.
Sometimes the simplest costume is the best costume.
All right. If you guys want to put him in A, I'm not going to fight it.
Look, we're Americans. We respect a working man.
We do.
That's
That's how Steely got in there. If the Roughneck's going in the same way, that's all right.
All right. Houston Oilers. RIP to the team. The Roughneck gets an A.
I have a bone to pick with this next one.
Well, before we get into that, that was the AFC mascots. But
AFC.
when we come back after this commercial break, we'll get right into the other conference.
Well, he is a familiar face at Charger games, but what's the real story behind Boltman? For the team's run to the playoffs, we are using the hashtag BoltsBeliever.
Well, when it comes to believers, 10 News reporter Bob Lawrence shows us why Boltman may be the ultimate believer.
Whether he's outside here in the parking lot at the Q for the pregame or inside the stadium during the game, the self-described superfan Boltman said he's got but one goal.
Get us to the next Super Bowl.
Simply put, there may not be a bigger believer than Dan Jareggi, a.k.a. Boltman. First introduced in 1996, Jareggi became a lightning bolt for Charger fans to rally around every time he stepped on the field.
The Boltman, I think he's awesome.
The getup might have changed over the years, but not the motivation.
It's a good feeling to see, the fans, really wanting to come up and get an autograph or a picture.
He's not on the field anymore with the team, but he still definitely draws attention in the stands. Listen to this fan's reaction on YouTube.
Oh my God, I hope this is taking it.
The 1986 Ramona High School grad has always been a Bolts fan, but aside from being at the Pro Bowl and the Hall of Fame, one memory stands out above them all.
Shooting out the tunnel with Stan Humphries, Tony Martin, Natron Means, and Junior Seau, of course, would probably be the most memorable.
As any Charger fan will tell you, there was probably no bigger motivator than number 55. Because he needed a break, Boltman took 3 seasons off, and the Chargers didn't make the playoffs. He came back this year, and look what's happened.
Let's go Chargers!
To see Boltman unmasked, look for the red TV button link on our website. Bob Lawrence, 10 News.
Ecliptor, who's he? He's trouble.
If you're looking for an amazing podcast that recaps Power Rangers in space, then there's only one stop for you, and that is Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. Watch it today, or feel my wrath.
Oh hey, it's Lex Lang, voice of Ecliptor from Power Rangers in Space. And I just wanted to say congratulations to Anthony and Abrar for putting together an amazing podcast that really shows off Power Rangers in Space. So if you haven't seen it or heard it, be sure to tune in. Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. That's right. It's amazing.
I think so too.
All right, we're back. Let me, real quick, say our grades for the AFC. The Ravens, Poe gets a B. Billy Buffalo gets a B+. Houday Tiger gets a C. Chomp Swagger Jr. and Brownie the Elf gets a B and a D. Miles gets a B-. Toro gets an A. Blue gets a C. Jackson DeVille, retired, gets a D. KC Wolf gets a D. Raider Rusher gets an F. Boltman gets an A, but Los Angeles Chargers gets nothing. Miami Dolphins TD gets a D. The Pat Patriot gets a C. New York Jets gets below. Patriots Steelers Steely McBeam gets an A. T-Rack gets a C. The Roughneck gets an A. All right, guys, let's get into the NFC here. Let's get into this guy right here. Arizona.
Really quick. I have an update to the Boltman thing.
Sure.
He's died.
No, I don't believe he's died. My God. According to this, what I'm reading here is that even though that he began feuding with the management, he never stopped supporting the team. And according to this, it says that he was assisting the San Diego City Council when they were dealing with the team's possible relocation to Los Angeles.
Wow.
So I don't know what side he was on, if he was like trying to stick it to San Diego and saying, we're going to LA now, or if he was like trying to keep them there.
I wish they were still in San Diego, to be honest.
I want them to go back.
And there's rumors if the daughter of the owner does inherit the team, she wants to move back.
They should.
Well, Qualcomm Stadium's not there anymore, is it?
I
think they took it down.
I don't know, actually.
I'm going to look that up. Let's start talking about some birds.
All right, Arizona Cardinals. Big Red.
Okay, here's my bone to pick with Big Red. If you Google Big Red, you don't get him. If you Google Big Red Mascot, you still don't get him. You have to Google Big Red Mascot Arizona. That's bad branding.
I think because Big Red is a different brand.
That's Big Red. Well, it's a soda, but also mascot. Big Red is the Cornell College mascot, is it not?
Could be.
It's a lot of mascots. I think a Louisville.
My point is, it's just bad branding. It's
would
bad
it have been
SEO.
that hard to call him like Carrie the Cardinal?
Cardi.
Oh, he'd get sued.
Well, this picture here, he's doing the Shawn Michaels pose, and then I'm thinking,
cool. Yeah, drop him down another level.
Oh,
damn!
Unless he's gonna put the next guy through the barbershop window, I don't want to see it.
Big Red is such a weird name.
Big Red.
The actual costume's fine.
It's fine.
The helmet feels almost a little bit oversized, whatever, but like the eyes look good. The colors on the side look good when in other pictures, not necessarily this one you provided to us. But like, it's a good costume. It's just the branding is bad. The SEO is off, and they should have probably thought about that.
I agree.
Yeah. Steven, I think Qualcomm Stadium is still there.
So I feel like I have to give it a C.
They should do it. Move back.
C sounds good to me.
Yeah, C for Cardinal.
Yeah, he at least looks like a Cardinal, unlike some things we're going to talk about in a second.
Yeah, the next one.
Yes.
I C for Cardinal.
All right, Arizona Cardinals, Big Red. If you don't chew Big Red, then F you, Ricky Bobby quote. The next one here is Atlanta Falcons, not Freddie Benson, but Freddie Falcon.
Freddie Freaker.
Yeah, he honestly looks like a Freddie Freaker.
I don't like this one.
No, I don't like him at all. He doesn't look like a Falcon. He looks like a monster.
He looks like Comic from Mario.
Oh, yeah, he does kind of look like Comic from Mario.
I think Visceral's coming out.
I think even where they were like, we're going to put feathers on them, they look like ass. They look like full-on
leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another team with feathers, and they do it a lot better.
It really reminds me of a cartoon character, and it's pissing me off because I can't remember who specifically, and it's making me mad.
Are you thinking of Roadrunner?
Like a little turtle guy?
Who?
Roadrunner?
No. Not even a little bit.
Yeah, the eyes.
I don't know. He annoys me. I don't like that his number is 00. Get out of here. Honestly, F.
Yeah, it
pisses me off.
I don't like it.
He's not the only one with a 00 number, to be fair. Miles had one.
Okay, drop Miles down one too.
Damn.
I'm leaning towards D.
I'm gonna say F as well.
I've been generous on a lot of guys on this. Freddie, you're going an F. F for Freddie Falcon.
There's no redeeming qualities of this character.
No. All right.
I wish he was Freddy Fish.
Oh, JJ Fish.
Like to unveil the curtain, the high school that we all attended, our mascot was the Falcon, and you know what our guy looked like? He looked like a fucking falcon.
Yeah, it was done well.
Well, it was done okay for a high school.
Yeah, which you would think that the NFL could top.
Yeah, you would hope so.
Well, Atlanta Falcons, Kirk Cousins, Freddie Benson Falcon gets an F. Next one here is he looks a little cute here. I don't know.
He's in a different Shawn Michaels pose.
Yes,
he's in the playground pose.
Yes, you're absolutely right. We're talking about the Carolina Panthers. Sir Purr.
Sir Purr became a meme for his name alone, but he's a cute little guy.
I kind of like him.
He's fine.
I would put him no lower than B. We would have to discuss to see if he should go higher than that, though.
No,
not higher than an A.
I'm fine with B. He's got very like toyetic stuffed animal vibes, and that's good. That's good for branding. I'm in for that.
What else?
Yeah, a lot of them are trying to do a mean look. Ready for football.
What else do we have in B? He's better than Billy Buffalo. He's better than Poe. He's better than Houday wherever we put him.
Houday was C, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not quite.
B is Miles.
Not
some Swagger.
Miles was in B? That's crazy.
Yeah,
Billy Buffalo B plus, and then Poe.
Yeah, I think
I put him B.
I think I would put Sir Purr in B, but he'd be my personal favorite in B. He'd be
solid
the
B, solid B.
Yeah, high P. High B.
High P. P for Purr.
Sir Purr.
My Faja. Carolina Panthers, Sir Purr gets a B plus. The next one here, I'm kind of scared. It's the Chicago Bears, Stanley DeBear.
That's not Stanley.
Staley
DeBear.
Yeah, it's named after the original owner.
Yeah. And he's got another 00 as well.
Boo.
I just don't like that in this picture he's in the locker room.
He looks
he's giving you the Capadon.
See,
he's pointing like, you gonna finish that?
I won't lie, I'm kind of high on this guy. I like him. I like his big stupid face.
I like the eyes. His
face is really dumb, but in a way that works for me.
Yeah, well, it really fits the Chicago team because they're ass.
Oh my god!
I didn't.
Yeah, sorry. Caleb Williams is a bust.
It's only 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know. He should be doing better.
So he doesn't wear pants. He does not
No.
wear shoes underneath the jersey. It's just bare butt, really.
Brown bear.
Wait, no, I found a picture of him in shoes. He's rocking some
some Jordans.
He's rocking some sneakers.
But yeah, he looks like he'd warn you about forest fires.
Hang on, gentlemen.
Maybe.
I've got a picture here. I once again say everyone should look up Staley the Bear and go through Google Images till they find him in this dapper little suit.
Oh,
Look at this. He cleans up. Look at this guy.
He looks like Mike Ditka.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I met Mike Ditka in an elevator in Las Vegas one time.
What did he say to you?
He was like, "Hello," and then he left. I don't know. He didn't talk much.
I thought you said the Bears, something like that.
No, I said it.
I do like the texture of his fur in some of these pictures. It's pretty good. I like that there's like multiple tones to it. I'm saying B, but I could be persuaded to A. But like a low A.
You know, I'm somewhere around the same. B for Bear, can't argue with that. But I think low A. I don't know. He speaks to me. I like him.
He doesn't speak to me is the thing. I just think it's a good costume.
Yeah, I'd say high B.
A minus?
All right, well, you realize that we're now 50-50, and it's just on the line. We need to make a new tier for Staley the Bear.
The Bear.
No.
The Bear.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to drop it down to B because the Bears are such ass.
Damn.
There we go.
Damn.
So B plus then.
All right.
Yeah, B plus.
We'll take it.
All right, Chicago Bears. Staley the Bear gets a B plus. The next one here, we should know him personally and professionally. It's Dallas Cowboys Rowdy.
See his big dumb face anytime you drive through a Raising Cane's.
That's true.
That's true, actually.
You know, I'm the biggest Dallas hater. I say it every time on the sportscast.
Yeah.
I like Rowdy.
What?
There's something about him. He's got that Woody vibe to him.
Can I tell you, I like how big and stupid the hat is.
The hat is what makes him.
Yeah.
The boots are equally as big and
big
stupid.
boots.
Look at this picture. This is good for scale.
Oh, he's sad.
This is when they get shot out of the playoffs for the 400th time in a row.
I'm not a massive Dallas hater. I'm not a Dallas fan either necessarily. Now but
I am a Dallas fan hater.
So we all live in North Texas. So we're like, I don't know. I personally, I'm like, well, if the Cowboys win, well, that's a North Texas win, I guess. So that's cool. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm fine if Dallas Cowboys are in the playoffs and if they're winning. I'm like, that's good. It's good for a local team to win.
Yeah. But does this look like the mascot for the team of the highest paid quarterback in NFL history?
No.
It looks like the mascot of Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers.
Yeah, Dak should be the new mascot because he's a clown.
Ooh.
Wow, crazy. I like Rowdy.
Yeah, I like Rowdy.
I'd give Rowdy an A.
I'd say
yes,
low A.
Yes,
yeah.
You know what? Yes, put Rowdy in A.
I agree.
He's fun.
Dallas Cowboys, Rowdy. Let's get rowdy.
My man loves Raising Cane's chicken. Then he's all right with me. It's Rowdy and it's Post Malone.
Oh,
we'll all
get
in the car and go to Raising Cane as well.
And Ice-T.
Ice-T as well. There you go.
Is Post Malone in this outfit right now?
Oh, that could be him. He does do country music now.
Yeah.
True. Just like BB on say.
Yeah.
All right. Dallas Cowboys. Rowdy gets an A. The next one here. I'm getting a little scared. It's Daniels, of course.
Yeah.
Detroit Lions. Rory.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. It's a look. Lions are cool. There's so much like opportunity, and to me this reads as just like wow. Them Lions haven't had money for a while, huh?
Is this a modern one? Because he's wearing the jersey from like the mid 2000s.
Oh wait, is there a better
early
one? I would hope
2010s.
so. Hold on, I'm
Yeah,
Googling.
this seems like a actually 20-year-old one here.
Uh,
I don't know. I googled it and it looks like it's pretty much the same. Maybe
Well,
a little
here-
bit different. He's
so
more.
here's one with more expressive eyes.
Yeah, he looks more like. This is when I
Oh.
typed in Rory Lions mascot 2024. This is what I got. So that's
Yeah.
the one I'm going based on. And you know what? Actually, this one's better than the one you posted. Not a lot better, but a little better.
So Rory's biggest downfall is that haircut.
Yeah.
it's like a commitment to the
Yeah.
main.
It
Dora-
looks,
more of
looks
a
like
pause.
Edna Mode from The Incredibles.
Yeah.
Oh
It's-
yes.
Yeah, it's not great.
But I
Dora the Explorer.
I will not lie. I like Rory. I like his tail.
Yeah.
I like he's not going low for me.
I would put him B. I think he's a solid B, but I don't think. Unfortunately, I wish he was better. Like, there's so much you could have done that you didn't, but it's not
Yeah.
bad. Like, I'm not mad about it. It's just like, I wish you had tried harder.
I mean,
Yeah.
when you see this, do you think of Simba?
No.
I think of Between the Lions,
Oh, that's
show.
old school. Yeah.
the PBS show, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Well, are we thinking? You said B or C?
B for Lions.
Lions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lions.
B
Yeah.
for the books that they read on Between the Lions.
Sure.
Where the wild things are.
There you go.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll go with the B as well. I was thinking C, but
I like him.
I was thinking high C.
He needs to. We need to get him to a better barber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we did that, like
And some
okay,
teeth.
there's another picture here where it seems his hair has been like a bit. I don't know if it was blow dried better or if it's billowing in the wind, but he looks
Oh.
better here.
That's in motion. And you know
Yeah.
what? He's better in motion.
He's better
I'm
in
still
motion.
sticking at a B.
You know what it is? If he did the wrestler thing, like the Seth Rollins thing, where before he comes out he dumps a bottle of water on his head,
Oh yeah.
it might like waterboard the guy inside, but
That's part of the charm.
I mean, this picture reminds me of this is Mufasa.
oh, coming to theaters near you, 2024.
Yes, sir. And RIP to James Earl Jones.
Yeah, but Mufasa in the new one is mid-sized sedan. The guy from Rebel Ridge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that should be good then.
good for him. Yeah. Don't say it should be good.
All right, let's just give this Rory guy or Rory McCulkin, one of the McCulkin brothers, B here.
Cool.
The next one is the Green Bay Packers. They do not have a mascot, but it should
That-
be cheese.
That is insane.
Well, it could be a
Insane,
cheese
because
guy.
they have the cheese gimmick,
Yeah.
and they are the oldest team.
Yeah, well, they could also just be. I mean, look, there's like 3 other teams where it's just a dude. You could have done a Packer, like a guy,
Yeah.
We need to get the Boltman guy to
was
go
it a
out to
meat
Green
packing
Bay.
plant?
Or just get a charcuterie board and
Yeah.
there it is.
There he is. I ate today at work. I had a Slim Jim and a string cheese at the same time, and I was like, "This is a straight man's charcuterie board."
There you go.
See?
But like, okay, so they got the cheese thing. Why not like a mouse?
Oh,
Sure.
Like a mouse, and maybe he's got like he carries a big cheese flag or something. I don't know.
Mickey Mouse.
Or a Green Bay's. Okay, it's a mouse, and his jersey is made of cheese.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Interesting. We got some ideas going here.
Or a
Or
saltine
at
piece
the
of
very
cheese.
least, a mouse wearing the cheese hat. I don't know why. What's the excuse? Fuck you, Green Bay. Do it.
Damn.
Pretty lame. Pretty
Uh,
lame.
Love is blind for Jordan Love, but Green Bay Packers gets a low F, of course.
He might not be blind, but he's recently become lame.
Oh,
Oof.
well,
In more
in
ways
that
than one.
thought,
Yes.
in that thought, let's get into the next one here. It's the Los Angeles Rams Rampage.
Look, I go in for Rampage. I think that's a cool costume. I
All
genuinely
right,
think
here's the
that's
thing.
really
Here's
good.
the thing. Here's the thing. Yes, my California team is the other Los Angeles team.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm not a Rams fan.
Yeah.
Rampage is the S tier mascot on
He's
this
so
list.
good. He's so good.
He
I love
looks
him.
great.
I
His
fuck with him
name
heavy.
is great. Rampage. Hell
So
yeah.
good. So good. It's a shame that their entire team is injured.
Yeah.
Yeah. He should play for the team.
Yeah,
He honestly it would be better than some of the people they're probably going to start fielding soon.
Put me
You're going to
out
have to
there.
start fielding the Water Boy, and it's not going to be like the movie.
Oh.
But yeah, no, it's so
Love
good.
him.
Hey, while we're off the topic, so the Chargers hurt you a lot, and then you switched teams to Jacksonville. Can I ask why you didn't switch to like one of the other two California teams?
Well, because I wasn't living in California at the time.
Well, you didn't switch to one of the Texas teams either.
Well, Steven claimed the good one.
You can help.
Fair.
You can.
You
You
want
guys
me to
are-
help? I'll think about it.
Look, you guys can share a hobby. Look, I'm rooting for
Fine.
the Texans this week, honestly, and they're pretty cool. They're like seriously one of my top 3 teams at this point.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
So it's not so. All right. Let me defend myself here because the way you phrase it, I sound so bandwagoning.
No, I'm not upset with it. How could you possibly be bandwagoning when your team that you chose was Jacksonville?
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly. No. There was also a brief period of time in high school where I rooted for the Atlanta Falcons. I bought the hat and everything, and I was like, let's see what happens, and then nothing happened.
Listen, I'm a firm believer in supporting two teams because if your main team is like, they're in the shitter.
Well, see, as someone who relocated, so I grew up in SoCal, and Chargers were my team.
Yeah.
And then I moved to Texas, so it's just like, okay, well, Dallas is here, so I can kind of root for them. But then, third team, like I got to find something else because all the other teams I root for suck. So let's just hedge my bets a little bit. But I never stopped rooting for. I want the Chargers to win, of course I do, and they're 2-0 this season so far. So let's see.
Yeah.
But Jacksonville, it was just like, well, they're owned by the Cons, and I like AEW, and
Yeah.
I like Jaguars the animal. I don't like Jackson DeVille.
No,
But-
well, he's a criminal.
But and then they had just drafted Trevor Lawrence, and I'm like, new start, new team. Let's see how we do. And they've been doing okay.
They've been doing
No, I respect that.
fine.
Yeah. I support the Saints. Second favorite team. Love them. Even Abrar.
The Saints are
but
doing
Jets
really well
aren't
this
doing
year.
well.
I'm honestly I'm pretty into the Saints right now.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what they do.
Love
Yeah,
the Saints.
top
Middle
3
school,
for
really.
me are in order: Lions, Rams, Texans.
Lions, Rams, Texans. Yeah.
For me, it's Jets, Giants, and then Seahawks. When Russell Wilson was in the Seahawks, but now I don't know.
Yeah.
Not to spoil what's coming up in this list in a minute, but your 2 top favorite teams, neither one has a mascot. So what's up with that?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy.
I'd say the Texans, Saints, and Washington just because my dad's a major fanatic.
A Philly fanatic. On to the next team.
Yeah,
Yes.
Rampage S tier.
Yes, Los Angeles Rams, Rampage, AEW, Rampage, Rampage the movie with The Rock. It's an S right here. The next one is he looks a little Hulk Hogan-y, I guess. It's
Don't ruin that.
Yeah.
I was
He's already
I
not
was gonna
great.
put this guy a little high.
I like
no. It's the Minnesota, the body, Vikings, Victor.
So he looks so stupid.
Yeah.
But something about the full commitment to the mustache and the hair and the helmet and the fact that he's just the logo. I like it.
Okay, here's my problem with it. Because it needs to be redone badly. The Viking Stadium is one of the coolest stadiums in the NFL. 100%. I don't know if it's new. I don't have that information.
It's new.
It looks really cool. I love the big horn. There's a long ship out front. It's dope.
Yeah.
This mascot does not live up. I don't know if this is like a holdover from before, but it doesn't hold up to that. It's not bad, but it does not hold up to the legacy of how cool the rest of their branding is.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
We might be revisiting some of the similar talking points when we get to Tampa Bay in a minute.
They also have one of the coolest helmets. I know that's not the point here. I love the Vikings helmet.
I've always loved the Vikings.
It's so
the Vikings
cool.
helmets.
They're so cool.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm moving the Vikings up. Vikings right behind Texans. They're my fourth.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Oh.
I've always liked the Viking helmet. The Viking helmets and the Rams helmets were always my favorites, just because of.
Yeah, the Vikings, the Rams. Very cool.
Are we feeling an A or B here?
Victor here. I don't know if I can, in good conscience, put him in A.
Yeah, I'd
But
say
I
high,
do think-
high
No,
B.
for sure.
I do think he's in B though.
I would give him
for
B.
me.
The Hulk Hogan thing, I'm being honest, kind of ruined it a little bit for me.
Yeah, bro. God damn it.
I don't wish you
I,
had.
mean,
Yeah,
I,
come
have to,
on.
I have to point it out.
You didn't. You didn't.
Hulk Hogan wish he had hair like that.
Actually, if you look at the original, like the actual logo, it looks more like Hogan.
Wait, hold on.
Mascot.
Okay, I know how to save it. He's why he should stay in B tier. It's this picture of him doing a flying kick.
All
Oh
right.
hell yeah!
That's a
Here we go. There we go. That's a B.
Okay.
He's a B.
His hair looks more like luscious there as well. I love the gauntlets.
Yeah.
So it's like he's got
Oh,
the his biceps are out. The short
Yes.
sleeves and his biceps are out, and then the
Yeah.
powerful yellow gauntlets that match his hair. I like Victor quite
He's
a bit.
cool. He's actually pretty cool. He reminds me of that old Blizzard game, The Lost Vikings. I don't know if anyone remembers that. It's like
Ooh.
basically Lost Tech at this point.
Interesting.
Hold on, I'll post a picture of it.
Interesting.
Well, Minnesota Vikings. I feel like we're agreeing with the B then.
Definitely.
Yeah, B.
Oh, I know this.
Okay.
The Lost Vikings.
Do you actually know it?
I do. I just see. I know this picture.
Here's their more modern art, if it helps.
No,
Oh, he's got his
didn't.
tummy out. That
Yeah.
would, I think, would that help Victor here if he was a little fatter and his tummy was out?
Yeah,
That might tip him over to A for me, honestly.
If he was a fat guy, that'd be cool. I would also be down if he was like more like sexy.
But you know what? Important thing that I'm like, oh, it'd be cooler if he was fatter, but like keep those buff biceps, like
Yeah.
strong fat, like the new God of War Thor.
Oh,
Let's rock that look.
Yeah.
I like
There we
that
go.
quite a bit. So yeah, B, high B for Victor.
already.
What's the world's strongest man? His name's like something Shaw. Brian Shaw?
Mark Henry.
No, the actual world's strongest man, Brian Shaw. Just put him in the costume. Just stick the head on him shirtless.
Just do it.
Yeah.
All right. Minnesota Vikings. Victor gets a B plus. Let me add that plus there. Oh, there's Shaw. Yeah, he looks like
Brian Shaw, I'm telling you. Just stick the helmet on him. Anyway.
There we go. Well, the next one is. Oh man, we got a two-parter here and two mascots here. It's the New Orleans Saints, Gumbo and Sir Saint.
Did you say Dumbo? It's Gumbo.
Yeah,
I said
it's
Gumbo.
I heard Dumbo for some reason. Here's the thing. Gumbo is just a worse version of the Browns dog.
It's true.
And Sir Saint's face creeps me out. I'm not really sold on either of these, but I don't hate Gumbo. I kind of hate Sir Saint.
Why? Is this a shin?
I don't like his smug aura.
Mm.
His
Sure
smug aura
thing.
mocks me.
It reminds me of the Little Caesars guy.
It does, kinda.
Oh, pizza.
That's
Pizza,
a good
pizza.
shout. That's a good shout.
Yeah.
The only thing that would save Gumbo for me, because you're right, we have another dog earlier on the list and he looks better, but the name is pretty class. Like, we're in New Orleans.
Sure.
Gumbo.
Yeah.
I think that's really good.
Good name for sure.
But look at his eyes.
But like, if you took just Gumbo,
Yeah.
like, how does he tie in to the Saints? He doesn't at all.
It should
and then like so he's used as a companion piece to Sir Saint, but Sir Saint sucks. I hate him. I don't like him.
Yes.
Their mascot should be like one of those Mardi Gras style jesters.
Yeah, right. Like a
I agree.
Harlequin or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Which there are, like, Sir Saint in this picture we're looking at here. He wears he's wearing a helmet, but he also wears like a kind of a jester's hat.
Does he really?
Sometimes, but it's not quite a commitment to the bit. Also, he still has that massive American dad chin that I don't think
Yeah,
we really need.
It's really unsold me on him.
Well,
So is he supposed to be? Did the Saints have an old logo where it was this guy?
Maybe.
Yeah, it was this guy. He had like a giant shield.
Yeah, I'm seeing it, and he does look like the pizza guy.
the pizza.
Pizza.
The thing is for Gumbo, I don't like his eyes. It's very glazy, and so I'm kind of like,
Yeah,
I would put
Gumbo's on something.
wherever we put the other dog, put Gumbo one's tier below, and then put Sir Saint in. Honestly, F. He's just a football player. Like that's not a mascot. He's not even like a steel mill worker. He's literally just a football player with a big chin. That's like, nothing.
They don't play into what the team is at all.
Yeah,
like
we're taking
just the name
and moving them down one.
Well, I feel like we're thinking for Gumbo and Sir Saint are an F.
Well, no.
Where do we put other dog?
Yeah, where did we put the other
put
dog?
Other dog in B.
Then I would put Gumbo in C.
And then Elf in D.
Yeah,
and then put Sir Saint in F.
You're right. It's what you said before, Steven. Literally just put them one below the other
one
two.
Down.
All right. So
sorry,
New Orleans Saints Gumbo gets a D, but our Sir Saint, our lovely Sir Saint with the mighty chin gets an F.
Just do something, man. just be better.
In this picture, he's like, here's Gumbo.
Yeah, here's the one you want to take a picture with, I guess.
All right. The next one is the New York Giants. Of course, they don't have a mascot, so they go below an F.
That's lazy. Giants would be such an easy thing to do. You just get like a big hairy guy and give him like a club or something.
Yeah, that's
you put him on like
fist.
stilts.
Yes.
Yeah, you put him on like stilts or something, and then you're like, there you go, there's your giant. So he's like physically large.
I said stilts the other day, did I not, Steven? I said stilts. And you know what's even more insulting? There's that new commercial. I don't know if they played it last year. They've been playing it this year of like all of like the not mascots, but like animals and creatures from the logos, like coming in to watch football with the guy. And there's a giant back there. He just lumbers in. He's wearing the giant shirt and he sits in, and it's just like, so you're acknowledging what you should be doing, but you didn't do it.
Yeah, honestly, it's disappointing.
Or just get Big Show or Andre the Giant or the Great Khali or Omos.
There's plenty of tall guys you could be doing.
Yeah. All right, New York Giants, you get it below an F. The next one is, we might not like him, but I don't know. It's the Philadelphia Eagles. He has two names, Swoop and Air Swoop.
Yeah, I think Swoop is what his friends call him, and his full name is Air Swoop.
Yeah, his government name is Air Swoop.
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing about him. He's fine. I don't really have much against him. I did go, when I lived in Missouri, I went to an elementary school called Fairway Elementary. I don't live there anymore, so you can't dox me. And our mascot in my actual literal elementary school was better than this, but not by a ton.
He's all right.
I'm not big on this. I'm like C. I think this is a C. I think it's just kind of, it's a lazy.
It's like the Cardinals. Just you tried.
Is it too fluffy?
The arms, maybe.
Yeah, the arms are fine. I would put him right next to Big Red. I think they're about the same.
Yeah, I'd say that. There's in my opinion, a better bird coming up.
All the strength for both Air Swoop and Big Red come in like the face, like the beak for Air Swoop is very pronounced, and you're like, oh, boom, eagle. There you go. And then on Big Red, it's the black around the eyes that I think makes the whole thing pop.
Yeah.
But then, then it's just like shitty little arms, and he's wearing the jersey. That's it. So.
Yeah.
All right. So it'll be a C for him then.
Yep.
All right. Philadelphia Eagles, Mr. Swoop or Air Swoop is a C. The next one here, guys, it's getting a little doughy here, is the San Francisco 49ers Sourdough Sam.
Don't like him.
That's interesting because I think I love this guy.
Mm.
I think I love Sourdough.
Why do you like
Sam.
this guy?
I love his name. I love that he's a big old dumb prospector.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like Woody from Toy Story a little bit, like the way his chin and hat shape come together. I like his belly. I like his bandana. I like him.
He would be
Sourdough Sam.
He would be really cool if he wasn't a 49er. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I hate them so much.
Actually, this picture here is different. So he looks different now. He's got a beard now.
Oh, is this the more modern one? Hold on. This one here? I pulled up pictures. Is this the more modern one?
I don't know. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at. I don't know which one is. I assume that the beard one is the current one.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it is.
Which
Actually,
all right, so this does bring in interesting talking points. So I think I like the face sculpt on the older one better. And
I do too.
I think I prefer when he didn't have the bicep showing, especially not this, because these look like the cheapest looking bicep arms out of all of them. So this newer version actually dropped Sourdough Sam down a bit for me.
I don't know. I agree and I disagree. I do think he looks cheaper, but I think the beard is better. I think the face sculpt is good on traditional Sourdough Sam. Like bit aside, yes, I hate the 49ers, but the face sculpt on old Sourdough Sam is good, but then at the same time, maybe it's just the picture that we're looking at, but he looks like he should be holding a beer in the other hand and beating his wife with the other.
Whoa.
He just looks like a Midwest dad.
A little bit.
You know?
No, I see what you're saying.
I think there's a perfect Sourdough Sam somewhere in the middle between these two.
You're probably right.
If we moved it right in between these two versions, then we'd have an A.
Yeah, but we're right between, so give him a B.
Yeah, there you go. B.
Yeah. I
love the name though. The name is so good.
Although I don't really understand why, but
it just sounds prospectory, I think. I think that's it.
Come on in, children, I'm Sourdough.
Unless the 49ers invented sourdough.
The 49ers invented being ass.
I was just in the Bay Area, and I did eat some sourdough bread while I was there. So, coincidence?
Maybe.
No.
I get confused. I get confused with this the name and the other guy. The small
It literally just says, sorry, I looked it up. Named after San Francisco's famous sourdough bread. So I guess that's a thing in San Francisco.
I guess so.
You know that guy, that little fella who you touch his stomach and he giggles?
Buddha?
Elmo?
I was also thinking Elmo. The Pillsbury Doughboy?
Yeah, I was getting confused with that guy and this guy.
Oh.
How?
The name.
Okay.
I'm going to kick you out of your own house.
Yeah, you know what?
All right. Oh, hold on. Before we do that, San Francisco 49ers, Sourdough Sam.
Solid B.
Solid B.
It is actually a pretty good costume. I don't want the fans to be like, oh, he's being biased because he hates the 49ers. And I do, but it's a perfectly fine costume.
Well, the next one, I think it's the top tier, in my opinion. It's the Seattle Seahawks Blitz or Boom or Tamiya.
Well, actually, let me stop right there. Blitz and Boom are two different guys.
Oh,
and Taima, if that's how you pronounce it, is an actual hawk.
Yes.
Oh,
so Taima is the animal that they probably do tricks and fly around and whatever.
Yeah.
But then Blitz and Boom are two different guys. Here,
Blitz is the one we're looking at.
Yeah, Blitz is the one we're looking at. This is Boom. Viewers at home need to look it up themselves, unfortunately. Is Boom supposed to be his son?
Ew.
He looks younger.
I'm not sure.
Not a picture of Taima?
Okay, yeah, I'll get you Taima. Hang on a second.
Now it's just a hawk because Seahawks don't exist.
Yeah, it's not a real thing. It's
not a real animal.
This is actually a really cool picture of Taima.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh,
So-
there's a video of RG3
Taima-
racing Taima.
Yes, I saw that.
Here's
This
where
is-
I'm at. Okay, Taima S, boom, Blitz A, the one in the baseball hat B.
This is a beautiful bird, to be completely honest.
Such a cool bird.
I think like the straight up animal mascots, like the actual animals, like the Broncos horse, the Dolphins dolphin, and now Taima. I think they kind of go in their own league because they're all cool.
All S tiers for that.
Yeah, they're all
unless the team mistreats that animal, then it's F tier.
That's true.
Yeah, you heard it here.
We will come if we get word that something bad's happening to Taima.
Dude, I will fly to Seattle and
we'll go to
knock
Seattle.
over the first Starbucks.
I've got agents stationed in Seattle already, so I've got connections.
You never know.
Everywhere.
Geno Smith might, might have Taima, so you never know.
Is this the best bird mascot? I think it probably is.
I think it's the best one.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about looking at Taima right now. This might be the best bird, period.
Taima, yeah, I'm down on Taima for sure. Taima's an S. Honorary mention S Taima. I don't know if that counts as a mascot, but we'll take it.
God, I hope we're saying it right because we've said it a lot.
Yeah.
Taima. So I think.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't care that much if I'm wrong, but if I am wrong, let me know in the comments and I'll stop being wrong later.
All right. All you Seattle fans out there, if you are a fan of Seattle and you're listening to this, reevaluate your life. Seattle, really? Come on.
Yeah. Honestly, though, apparently their offense is like pretty okay this year.
They've been okay.
I don't know.
They've been okay. But for Blitz, at least, for me, it's an S.
Blitz is an S? I would give Blitz like an A.
I think, yeah.
An S.
I don't think I'm putting Blitz in S. I think A. I like the wings. I like him.
I actually don't care for the wings, but I think the rest makes up for it.
I don't know what's up with his son, though. Boom.
Yeah. The son's
that's
go
in my
B.
head canon. That's what it is until proven otherwise.
His son, boom, shake the room.
It's kind of like a Goofy and Max type situation here.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's a Big Justice, whatever the big guy's name is.
I don't know.
AJ.
Yeah. I'm stuck
AJ and
between,
Big Justice.
And his
I'm
name's
stuck
Boom.
between A and S. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I'm sticking with S tier for Blitz.
You know what really turns me off actually is the little feathers coming out the top of the boots are very Peter Pan coded, and I'm not into it.
Interesting.
Not into the boots. But I would still only put him in A.
He's got big feet. He's got big like bird feet.
Yeah,
You mean
the
talons?
grippers run off the bottom of the picture, so it's hard to see. But them
Whoa,
some big
whoa,
stompers.
whoa! Hold the fort.
Yeah.
We've got a new update. This is an older version of Blitz, I think.
Bro.
I assume that the one we're looking here is the modern one, and then we got whatever's going on here.
Oh, look
That's
at this
worse.
guy.
This one that we're looking at now, worse. That's a Freddy Fazbear ass animatronic, and I'm not okay with it. If that's the 2024 version, it's going in D.
He looks like more of a toucan.
Which one's the
Fruit
modern
Loops.
one?
I think the one we were the one that was over here.
No, I mean, guys, the Super Bowl's in the background. This is 2012.
Okay,
Oh, there
good.
you go.
I'm glad that's not the one. Is this? What's this? What are we
This
looking
has
at?
to be. That's the new
That's
one.
the modern one.
Okay, you know what? Actually, this one looks better than the picture. This is also a different picture than the one you posted. This one's better. This
A
one's an
lot
S.
better than the picture. Yeah,
this one is an S. If this is 2024, that's an S.
The head sculpt and the feathers in this one are much better.
Much better.
I agree.
Look at that difference. Oh my god.
If that's
S.
2024, that's an
Okay.
S 100%.
All right. I would put him next to Rampage. Yeah. The color scheme, the head sculpt, the fact that he is a Seahawk, which don't actually exist, put him in.
Wait, in this picture, why is he in the cafeteria with some other kids?
Look, man, he's doing
chilling.
outreach.
He's taking photos with the kids.
He takes night classes. He's
too
trying
hot
to
to
go
fly?
go to law school in between games.
Oh, okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
All right.
I told you, it's Max and Goofy. They go to college together. The extremely Goofy movie.
People are
Boom
gonna-
Boom's here too.
People are gonna look up pictures of this mascot and find the old one and be like, I don't think this is nice.
Not the old one.
Yeah.
Well, Seattle Seahawks Blitz gets an S. Boom. Did we say anything about Boom?
Oh, Boom is lower.
Yeah, Boom.
Unless someone can find a better picture of Boom.
No, Boom is lower.
I think he was discontinued.
Boom. Oh no, he died in a tragic accident.
Boom is
the best.
Taima attacked Boom and he fell off the stadium.
Actually, wait, hold on. This one looks the same but has a different colored eye. So the blue-eyed one might be Boom and the green-eyed one might be Blitz?
I don't know.
Is that something? We cooking here? I don't know. Seattle fans, let me know. Okay?
I'm gonna put Blitz high. I'm gonna put Boom not so high, and and Time is the GOAT.
There we go.
Yeah. Seattle fans, get in the comments and let me know A, how to say Taima, and B, which bird I'm supposed to be looking at.
All right. Well, Seattle Seahawks Blitz gets an S. Boom gets an F, and then of course Taima gets an S.
Boom gets an F. Okay. Yeah. All right. Fuck him.
Yeah. Boom. Get this guy out of here.
All right. I won't fight him. Whatever.
Look, I'm about to get this next guy an F, so that's fine.
Whoa. We didn't even say his name yet.
Oh, I know. I'm jumping the gun, but.
Well, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Captain Fear.
I hate him.
I don't like the teeth.
Yeah, me either.
It's bad.
What is this?
Also, look at the eyebrows.
Making me reevaluate. Do all the other human guys have teeth? Sourdough Sam has like a straight line of teeth on the top. That's not intimidating.
Yeah, they're all smiling appropriately, and this guy's not smiling.
Here's a closer picture.
Oh god, that's scary.
Rowdy has good.
It's better than the old one, it turns out.
If you're about to share the picture I'm looking at, then.
Bop.
Oh god.
That is not the picture I'm looking. Well, that's the same guy though. Yeah, actually, that's the same thing.
It's the eyebrows got bigger.
I don't like this guy. He genuinely upsets me. That's an F for me.
You know,
dog.
What's interesting is so yeah, he's just a pirate. I guess the ship in the stadium is his ship, huh?
Yeah, that makes sense.
If he's the captain.
I'm prepared to move him up to D if he's ever been seen Errol Flynning off the ship.
I think so.
I'm sure he's done something.
Yeah.
But yeah, just seeing how like Tampa Bay was like, all right, we have pirates, let's make the pirate mascot, and then this is how they capitalized on it. I don't think he's terrible. He's no Sourdough Sam.
They should have just hired Kyrie Sane, and it would have been 100% better.
There you go. But like to think that like the Raiders looked at this and said, "Oh, we can't top that." it does kind of push the rusher down a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I wish he had like a cheeky smirk or he was angry. Just pick something, but he's in between.
Yeah, he looks like the pirate from Banjo-Kazooie or Tooie.
Yeah, I wish he was more like roguish, you know, like a charming rogue, like a scallywag.
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah,
sure.
That kind of beard would be cool.
I don't like him.
I don't like him either.
I don't really want to keep looking at him.
There's a problem with all these human mascots where they feel they need the biceps, and on some of them it works, but on others I feel it's not necessary. Like, why can't we have like a fat pirate or a scrawny pirate or something?
Yeah,
we need some body size diversity.
I agree, but I think we're all going to agree that this is an F.
If you lived in Tampa Bay and you took your kids to a football game, and you're like, let's get a picture with Captain Fear. Captain Fear is correct. Your kids would cry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, not Jack Sparrow. Tampa Bay Buccaneers Captain Fear gets an F for Fear.
Yeah, honestly, get your mascot, Tampa.
I'll go on record and say I think F might be a little too low. I'm not going to fight it if that's what we're putting him. I think like a D.
Bottom D would be fine, but I hate looking at him.
D minus.
Well, what else did we put in F?
The bird, Freddy.
The Raider
Freaker.
and the Saint guy.
And
the bird.
The Sir Saint.
Falcon.
Okay, well, you know what?
This is as bad as Sir Saint to me.
We could put this guy next to the Raider Rusher if you want to. That's fine.
There we go. Tampa Bay Buccaneers Captain Fears is an F, and guys, we are in our last mascot.
The worst
Christmas.
mascot.
The newest mascot, right?
Yeah, it is the
I guess it would
newest
have to be.
mascot. It's the newest mascot in the NFL for now.
Yeah,
It is last year. It is the Washington Commanders. Major Tuddy.
Why is he a pig?
Yeah, what's up with that?
So the team is the Pigskins.
I thought they were the other one that we can't say.
There's
No,
a whole, there's a lot of
band
lore
name.
to it, but yeah, the fans are deemed the Pigskins.
But all right. So obviously, the Washington football team has a history of we can't be named this thing anymore, so let's change. I'm terrified. I guess we should just count ourselves lucky, like the Chiefs, that we didn't have a mascot till now.
I have been looking at pictures, and I don't know that that's strictly speaking true.
Oh, no.
That's just weird.
Okay, well, if the before they were the Commanders, if they were the football team, if the Washington team had mascots or unofficial or otherwise, that's lower than F. Don't do that. But
it does appear that they had one.
Oh, fantastic! All right, well, show me what he looked like.
Well, okay, so there's two versions. There's this guy, which is just like a guy.
Okay. Now, do you think I cannot tell? This picture is a bit small.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a white guy, or do you think they actually got?
No, I'm sure
they're real natives. I know that for sure.
Okay.
Because the actual redacted logo is modeled after
a guy. I knew that.
An actual chief.
For sure, that makes sense.
And
Steven,
he's the
what do
one
you know
that
about
actually came up with the name.
What do you know about this guy?
It wasn't the owner.
That one's not good.
Chief came up with the name.
That one's
crazy.
not good. That's speaking of Peter Pan. That's like right out of Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and put this one and on a lower tier than F.
Don't like that.
Just
invent
racism.
a G tier and put it in there.
Yeah, go ahead.
So if this guy pictured here in this picture we're looking at riding on a horse is an actual Native American guy who,
it's probably fine.
That could be on the same tier as
because there's the college team, the Seminoles, where they're like officially sponsored by the actual like existing Seminole tribe, and
sure, that's cool.
That's fine, and I'm pretty sure they have a guy who rides out basically dressed exactly the same.
Yeah,
so that's fine. Yeah. I think he even throws there's like a war spear or something. Yeah. He comes out and he like spears it into the field at the beginning of the game. It's actually pretty cool if I'm thinking of the right team.
Yeah, and the Chiefs do that too.
The Chiefs?
Yes.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Look that up.
They're pretty 1-to-1.
The difference between the Washington team and the Chiefs is a chief is not a slur. So
yeah, it's not derogatory.
Yeah.
But again, the name came from a native.
So saying it again, this guy on the horse here, he would be in the same tier as we didn't actually talk about him, but the Cowboys had a dude that was just a guy.
He was just a guy, a cowboy.
Famous, I don't know if he was a wrangler or a rodeo star or something, but in the 50s, he was just a guy, and they were like, here's this guy. And then when he got too old or passed away, then that's when they brought in Rowdy. So if this guy could be the similar as that, if everything's kosher as we think it should be.
Yeah.
The mascot pictured below, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That is not cool.
If we're so if we're talking about bringing, this isn't the conversation at all, but if we're talking about just what is most iconic for the Cowboys, I would actually say that probably people think of the cheerleaders before they think of Rowdy.
Sure.
Sure, that's true. Absolutely.
So that's their real mascot.
But we can't make a tier list video on the cheerleaders because we'll go to jail.
We can make tier list of their costumes.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, so now that we've got all that out of the way,
Major Tuddy.
the team finally becomes the Commanders, and it's just like we're in Washington, we're like political power, we're doing like an army theme. And they chose to make him a pig, which we understand why. Again,
but it doesn't work.
But then they do nothing. They could have put him in like a army fatigues or some sort of naval uniform.
Yeah. He's wearing the pit helmet, I guess,
or something. But they just, but like the pit helmet doesn't even look. It looks like a red construction helmet on him.
It does look like a construction helmet.
Yeah. It's bad. I think it's the worst one.
He looks like a friend you would meet in a Spyro game.
Actually, there's a character that looks almost exactly like this in Ukulele, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he's in all the Banjo games.
Yeah.
This is the dad.
This is Banjo's dad?
Yeah, the pigs. The crispy bacon.
Oh.
He does look like crispy bacon.
I wish crispy bacon was dead.
Well, Major Tuddy is an automatic F for me because pigs are forbidden in my religion, so I have to give it an F.
You can't even be friends with one?
That's fair.
No.
All right, Steven, get out of here.
Yeah, that's intolerant.
I don't know. I'm not super against him. I think it's kind of stupid, but the costume looks fine, so I would say C.
As the pig sculpt, he looks okay.
Yeah.
I just don't think his outfit works. I don't think.
No, it doesn't.
I not to throw shade on the Washington fan base, but they're like, we're the pigskins, so do this. It's just like, well,
doesn't sound right.
That's just what the ball's called. Everyone has that.
They had no say.
Oh, okay.
No, from football team to now, it was all the owner, and he doesn't own the team anymore.
Really?
Well,
now it's owned by Magic and a couple other people.
If we can, I'm not even saying get rid of Tuddy himself. I'm saying if we can give him a makeover, get him some different clothes, I think we can move him up a couple notches. But for now,
dress him up like a World War II general.
I'm thinking D.
Yeah, like the general from the car insurance.
I'm talking.
There you go.
I'm talking. Give him like a corncob pipe, right, and like the big aviator glasses. The whole nine.
When they became the Commanders, my first thought was like George Washington crossing the Delaware.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
But then I guess they thought the Patriots were too close to that, and they were like, well, let's just get a pig.
Do this, but make it a pig.
Realistically, they wanted the Warriors, but the Washington Warriors is trademarked by some asshole who refused to give the trademark away.
That was me. Sorry, guys.
So, yeah.
You said give it away. Do you mean they weren't trying to buy it? They were just like,
no, they were trying to buy it. He just refused to give it.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of
sitting in his basement like, no.
I'm at a C with Tuddy. I could a quick costume change, and I'd give it a B. But you're right. I'm landing on a C. I think.
All right. So far, Abrar said F. I said D. Daniel said C. Steven?
Oh, I say F.
Okay.
There we go. Major Tuddy.
That's a D. That's a D split in the middle.
That would average to a D. D minus probably, I think.
D minus.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Major Tuddy. Washington Commanders, Major Tuddy is a D minus. He could have at least. How about Arnold in Commando? Make him as a mascot.
Oh yeah.
He has no affiliation with Washington.
No, but he does have an affiliation with sleeping with his maid, which probably they didn't want to do.
Oh, allegedly.
No, he admitted to it.
I'm saying allegedly.
He's covering his bases legally.
No.
Well, let's recap the NFC. Let's recap the NFC mascots here. We got the Big Red, a C, Freddy Falcon, an F, Sir Purr, a B plus, the Bear, Staley the Bear, B plus, Rowdy, an A, Rory, a B, Green Bay Packers, none, so it was below an F, Los Angeles Rams, Rampage, an S, the Vikings, Victor, a B plus, New Orleans Saints, Gumbo, and Sir Saint, D, F, New York Giants, none, so it's below an F. Philadelphia Eagles, swoop or air swoop is a C. San Francisco 49ers, sourdough Sam is a B. Seattle Seahawks Blitz is an S. Boom is an F. And then Tima is an F. An S. Excuse me. Tampa Bay. I'm sorry. Boom is an F. Thank you. Tampa Bay Buccaneers Captain Fear is an F. And of course, Washington Commanders Major Toady is a D minus. Guys, we just here listed all of the mascots.
So to cover S tier, not including one that was an actual bird, our only S tiers were Blitz from the Seahawks and Rampage from the Rams. Those were the two best mascots in the NFL.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. I like that.
It could have been the Roughneck, but he was an A.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
I like his big wrench.
Oh, look at that wrench. But yeah, guys, that was the mascots. Hopefully, the season will get better for us in fantasy-wise, but who knows?
Feel free to leave a comment saying what your favorite mascot is.
Please. For me, is Blitz. What about you guys?
I like Grimace.
Who's Grimace?
Freddy
from McDonald's. And you know what? I'm gonna say Boltman.
Oh, I forgot about Boltman. Where is he? Let me see him. Let me look at him right now. Oh, look at him. Look at that.
I don't like how
give me that.
excited you are about Boltman.
The thing is, he's short.
He's a short king.
Yeah, no one who was tall would make the choice to wear that.
I love that smile.
He brings powerful energy, which is as he's supposed to because he's a bolt of lightning.
Yeah. Or like that Disney movie, Bolt.
That was a dog.
Anyway,
that's a dog.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Before I get a little crazy here, Daniel, where the fine people can find you, man?
You can find me on Twitter at Daniel J. McGee or at my personal YouTube channel, Daniel McGee.
Very nice. How about you, Steven?
On X, you can find me at Chef Sven, and anywhere else you can find me, Chef Sven, LOL.
Very nice. And Skyler, I know you always give me some answer, but give me something here.
Can't find me anywhere just yet, but if you want to hear me talk about some bullshit some more, you can come on back to this show where during the Halloween season, Abrar and I will be discussing the Conjuring series.
Yes, the Conjuring.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
That's locked in now. You can't back out unless you edit this out.
It was already locked in. I've already watched some.
Yep, and
you were already gonna do that.
Yeah.
Well, that is in October, so stay tuned for that. And of course, and follow this amazing podcast. I couldn't have done it without you guys, these listeners, and of course, my guests here. Because imagine me talking by myself. It's not good.
Yeah, this is basically our show.
Yeah, I always have thought of who currently holds the Brown Boy Wonder Championship?
Ray.
It's Ray.
Yeah, so it's really her show, right?
It is her show.
Well, no, she's the mascot. Whoever holds the championship is the mascot. But I think let's declare this here and now.
Whoa.
The winner of fantasy football this year illegally owns the Brown Boy Wonders podcast.
I'll talk to my lawyers.
There's no backing out. It's been said. Good luck, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Whoever wins in our fantasy league owns the Brown Boy Wonders podcast. That is official.
I'll get my Saul Goodman, and you guys don't worry, okay?
Good luck. It's already been said. There's nothing. I'm gonna put it in the Discord chat for the fantasy.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'll let them know.
But of course, you can find this podcast on Spotify, Apple, YouTube Music, and I'm of course I'm on Instagram at Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. And again, guys, what's one thing we should say at the end of this episode here?
Chiefs suck?
Oh, I was thinking Boltman.
Oh, Boltman.
Bye.
don't forget to like, comment, and follow.